There have been three different occasions that I have stood at the top of the tallest mountain in Colorado. That's Mount Elbert. The first time I went there and we hiked up with a couple of teens from our youth group in Ohio. The second time I hiked up with Crystal and we made that journey together. And the third time I hiked to the top with my son Grady. On each occasion, I was staggered by the beauty of the surroundings, and it is just almost indescribable to see it from that viewpoint. And also, especially probably as I was hiking up, I had a hard time trying to wrap my mind around the sheer size of the mountain. So get a picture of a mountain in your head, that size, and maybe the view as we read this verse. We find it in Matthew chapter 17, verses 19 and 20. I think you'll be familiar with it. Then the disciples came to Jesus privately and said, "Why could we not cast it out?" He said to them, "Because of your little faith. For truly I say to you, if you have faith like the grain of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you." I've always been intrigued by this verse. Negatively, I wonder indeed if just how small my faith is if I can't even muster up a mustard seed's worth. I also acknowledge with this verse how powerful God is to be able to move mountains like they're nothing. However, I thought this recently. I wonder if God is just waiting for me to ask Him to move those mountains in my life. Obviously, the power is there. This verse points out there are no limitations on God, just my faith about His work in my life. Therefore, the question is, what needs to move in my life, in your life? And is God just waiting to be asked in the faith the size of a mustard seed to move it? Think about that as you take time to center this week.